Hi Rafa. You must be pleased with the battling spirit out there tonight. It was a bit of a statement in some ways.
You say pleased with that. Disappointed because in the end you want to get that result, but the team effort was there, the mentality, you could see that the players, they fight for each other, so really pleased with that, but disappointed because still we have a short blanket and we have to manage better if we want to get results here.
Where do you think the team goes from here? You've got 2 weeks, but you've certainly got confidence to build on.
Yeah, you have to be optimistic because the team was doing well in the last 4 games, 3 against 3 of the best teams in England, and we were close. I don't say that we deserve more or less, it's just we were close. And against Cardiff with 10 players, we missed a penalty, we couldn't get 3 points. So you have to be optimistic, but at the same time, as I said the other day in the press conference, realistic. So we knew that could be difficult at the beginning, and then we have to carry on. The positive thing, you see that the players, they work really hard for each other, and the negative thing is that we have to improve on the ball to be sure that we can score more goals and get results.
And despite some negativity that's came sort of in some of the headlines, I think it showed there today that everyone was together.
Yeah, obviously, this team in the last 2.5 years, what they have done is work for each other, and then they feel the share, they try, and the fans, they appreciate that. So I think it's nothing that nobody can question that.
So Rafa, you'll be aware of the debate in the last week over your tactics, I guess. Playing 3 massive teams in the first 4 weeks, is it easy to keep your nerve and still play like that, or is there ever a temptation to change?
No, what I said at the beginning, I am disappointed because we lost. It doesn't matter against which team. So I like to win every game, but when you cannot, at least you have to be sure that you can be in the game as much as you can to have a chance. We have 2 chances at the end. Pep, that is a clever man, was making some substitutions to be sure that he had the control of the game, just in case we could create something. And they won because they're a good team, they had chances, but we were in the game. We were close to maybe get something, and that is the positive thing for the future, to see a team that is trying to do what they have to do to maximize what we have. So the players, they know. You could see as soon as we play with 4 in the back, Aguero was 1v1 with the keeper. So when you are too open, these teams, they punish you. So we have to do what we did, and we did well, but still we need something more if we want to get points against this team, and especially away.
Hi Rafa, were you pleased with what Salomon Rondon gave you today?
Yeah, but I think it's also good to give credit to Joselu. So Salomon did a great job. He was holding the ball and then bringing players into the game and fighting with the centre backs on his own sometimes. But we were trying to support him. But after, when Joselu came on the pitch, when Salomon was a little bit tired, he was flicking the ball. He was giving us something also different. So I think with both players now, we have 2 players with mobility, good physical presence. They can give us something. Now we have to be sure that the players around, Muto, Ayoce, Atsu, Richie, Jacob, Kennedy, they can give us something that you can maximize also the strengths of the strikers.